What's up, YouTube? Today I am doing a story time on why I quit playing basketball. Now before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But let's just hop right into the story. So I would say started playing like competitive basketball in like middle school, so 6th grade. Basically tried out for my school team, made the team, was actually good at the sport. I was so good at the sport that I had a teacher who knew somebody at Riverside Hawks basically, and was able to give me the information to play AAU with them. Went to the tryouts, made the team. Now I'm not saying I'm OD nice or whatever, but I was good enough. I made the team. Now played with them for 1 year, then I got a little better, played at my school for that year, got better. Now due to me getting in trouble in school, I wasn't able to play my 7th grade year. But at my school, I went to Booker T. I was kind of considered one of the best. Some people would say I was the best, but I don't feel that I was actually like that good, to be honest, in my opinion. But I actually loved the sport, so I mean, so I didn't play my whole 7th grade year, but then I ended up playing my 8th grade year. Now my 8th grade year, we almost went undefeated. We ended up losing 1 game. Now that 1 game that we lost, I honestly was not even able to play. We happened to be playing one of my closest friends. Her team beat us. So I wasn't able to play due to me being in trouble, of course. And the best player on our team I consider was also not back from vacation yet, because it was around like right after the Christmas break we get in school. So I love basketball, playing the game, and then winning the chip that game, go to the All-Star game, play in the All-Star game. I'm still playing for Riverside. Now Riverside, my coach got offered a better job basically at another place. So she said we all more than welcome to come, you know, try out. She's like, she can't favoritize, which I understand. So go try out. But I never went to go try out for that team. Ended up going to try out for Riverbank, which is a team that another one of my friends played with. Ended up making a team. Once again, I'm not the best, but I'm not trash. I get a little play time here and there that I AAU basketball. Now here comes high school. Now high school, I picked high school based off of like what I wanted to do in my life, and this school, school was basically for me, I guess, let's say, in a way. I actually liked what was going on in my school. Now my school, before I got there, happened to be in the AA division, which is the highest in PSAL. Now they got dropped from that division due to the way they were playing, which I didn't know. So we get there, tryouts come around. It's like 8 girls at tryouts, bro. I kid you not, 8 girls came to try out. Now PSAL rules, you need at least 7 to play, 7 to start a game. So everybody made the team. Of course, everybody made the team. Now it's me, and I would say I was center. Now center is like, she's nice. Like, I'm not like, she's dumb nice. I loved playing with her. Just easy dives. I was point guard. But after a while, we just kept losing. You can't win a game with just 2 players, because it was to the point like, even if we both get double teamed and we used to dish the ball to someone else, nothing would happen. Like, that's how bad the team was. Where if me and her getting double teamed, there would be nobody able to score at all. Nobody's going to score. So now that gets to me. So playing with Riverbank, my coach had connects with other coaches, I guess you can say, and he was talking to other coaches to try to get me on a better team, so that way I can be able to play basketball at a higher level and get somewhere with basketball. Now he spoke to 3 schools, and like 2 of them was like really interested, which was environmental studies and Wings. Now Wings used to be AA, but then they was also dropped down, but they was still a good team to where they were still winning games, competing on a good level. They dropped down from AA to just regular A, which is not even, it's a big difference, but it's not a big difference at the same time. So now I was interested in going to either there or environmental studies, which I didn't care. Actually, it was 4 schools, but it was 3 of them. TMA was also another school that he spoke to where I could also go there. So now sophomore year, I'm still at my other school. Once again, 7, 8 girls show up to tryouts. course, we had to play. We played with those AAUs, so we was forfeiting games, so not have enough people, or we were even having like, I can't even say that because that's probably, but I don't think they have a team. They had girls sitting on the bench with a uniform on just to say they're on the team, basically. Where we have a 5 that will always come to games, but you can't start without. You have to start with 7. That is the rules. So sophomore year come, we still losing. But mind you, I'm getting my points or whatever, and the big is also getting her points. Now this is her last year being there, and so I'm getting my points. She getting her points. Stuff like that. But it's not enough for us to win, basically, because we're playing good competition to schools that have at least 4 good people on it. Just 4 people is decent enough. It was so we weren't even getting out the game, so like we were playing the whole entire game. Now it's 8-minute quarters, so that's, come on, man, 4 quarters, 8 minutes, bro. Playing the whole game. Only express we got was timeouts and halftime. So I told my mom about what the Riverbank coach was doing for me, as in other schools, to go to different schools to play basketball. She goes, you don't go to school for basketball, so you're staying where you're at. I told her, I understand that, but then it's like, I'm not whack, so it's not like I'm wasting talent, basically. Like, I'm decent enough to where I can play at least college basketball. Maybe not go into WNBA. Like, I know, like, you know, everybody dreams of being in the A, So I didn't have dreams like that. I just wanted to play the game, basically. So I had interest from 2 colleges too. One of them, I believe, was D3, which was Alfred State. It's Alfred something. And the second one was a school in Virginia. All I know is that they were orange, and I think they were D2. And I had interest in them, but they don't want to just see AAU basketball. They want to see high school basketball. Now, AAU, since I was not one of the best players, coaches aren't really, like, there for me, basically. But I'm gonna play my game regardless. Whether, like, I play where I fit in. That's how AAU works. You play where you fit in and stuff like that. Now, high school is where most people usually have like 1 or 2 stars where you can go crazy and take over the game. So 11th grade comes. We get a team, basically. And it's like 7 of us. Now, the coach we had, He was also the soccer coach. Now his soccer team is winning championships. He was the bowling coach. His bowling team is winning championships. Now when it comes to girls basketball, he didn't put his all into it because he saw that nobody else was really putting their all into it, which I understand 100%. Now this time come around, there's 2 other players that join the team that are actually good. Those 2 players join the team. We only get to play a few games because once again we do not have enough players to play. Losing games, forfeiting games. So after a while, I'm just like, I really don't care about basketball. I play. To be honest, like, it's not even that big on me. I just wait for the summer basketball. Play AAU. I played in like random tournaments in my neighborhood, stuff like that. I play wherever I can play because at this point in time, it's just something to play for fun. Senior year comes around. Now my school being as a campus, my building breaks off into their own thing. Now, I wanted to play, like, the way they're going to be playing in developmental league. Developmental league is barely any competition because it's proven that you should be into PSAL, basically, and it's really no competition. So I went to the tryouts. Of course I made the team, but then it's like when you go to those tryouts, you look at the team, they got 20 females, over 20 people trying out for that team. Now before this even happened, those same kids was already in the school that could have tried out for the actual whole campus school, but none of them showed up. When I tell you, like, none of them showed up, all of a sudden our building breaks off. It's all these people that's interested in playing basketball, which I didn't get, honestly. So I made this team, whatever. But then also my other team, the coach is like, oh, he got some girls for us to play. Like, he had some actual girls, some freshmen that came in. They want to play, And I was like, that's fine with me. I don't care. I'll play with y'all. Like, that's what I'm gonna do. Y'all get better. We're in the A division, so we're already getting better looks than a developmental league would be getting. So I told the coach at my school what happened, or whatever, and she said she understands. Here comes around to tryout, season starts. Nobody shows up again. So now I'm like, I could have been playing on this team, even though it was developmental. I could have been playing on this team, still playing basketball, but now I'm not doing anything because this team just basically fell apart. So it got to the point where they stopped the team altogether in the campus building and just left my building. So I'm already a senior. At senior basketball, AAU is not that strong, really. Like, it's 18 and under tournaments, but my coach, he was more of a, like, build you up before you hit 18. So he didn't really do that many 18 and under tournaments, and if he did, he had like 16 and 17-year-olds playing up because he wanted them to get better, which I understand. So AAU ended for me. High school basketball ended, graduated, stuff like that. Basketball will become done. But don't get me wrong, like, if I ever, like, I go to the park, stuff like that, I'll play basketball. I don't mind playing basketball, stuff like that. But that's just, it just, like, high school really ruined basketball for me. Like, it ruined basketball. It made me hate, and I hate the sport, but just unmotivated to play anymore. So that's basically how my basketball journey went, to where I'm done with the game. That's simple. I'll play in the park, some pickup games, go to YMCA or something, open runs. I'll do all that, but other than that, it's no real competitiveness in my soul for basketball anymore. But that's basically the reason why I no longer play basketball. If you like the video, like. Have any comments, comment. Subscribe if you're new, of course, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.